Good morning, everyone! Let's see what Tom Nook has to say today. Hello, everyone, this is Tom Nook. It's 10:24 a.m. this happy Monday, March 2nd. Now for today's news. A grand museum has opened up here in Peony. Did you hear about it yet? Oh yes, it's a grand museum indeed, with a separate exhibit room for insects, fish and fossils. Blathers, the museum curator, says he's always available to accept donations or assess fossils. And museum admission is free, so stop by whenever you like. By the way, we will be holding a special commemorative ceremony soon, as usual. Stop by resident services if you'd like to participate. Now then, I have one more bit of important news to wrap things up. It's so wonderful to see all the enthusiasm for island life. Our population's certainly growing, Peony is becoming rather a bustling place, yes? Our goal is as always, is to provide you with all the top quality support you deserve, and so please note, Resident Services will soon relocate from its current tent into a new, more permanent building. It's a big move, and construction will take some time, so we will be closed tomorrow. Please check on lost items at the recycle box, or use the Nook Stop today while it's available, yes? That's all for me. Time for y'all to get out and enjoy your day, yes? Hi everyone! Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. My name is Kuma and this is the town of Peony. Last time we built a bunch, and I mean a bunch of things, to lay out 3 housing plots for new villagers, and today we're going to introduce ourselves to them. First off, we have some mail. Oh, it's just the Happy Home Academy. 6,260 points, rank B. Eclectic mix of furniture, that is one word for it. What did we get from them? Let's have a quick look. It looks like our bamboo's grown as well, and I see a special visitor over there. A rattan armchair. Okay. Oh no. I didn't okay. Okay. We're gonna have to dig that up before we continue. So bamboo, this gives me a good time to talk about it, is probably one of my least favourite things in the Animal Crossing universe. It spreads like wildfire. If you forget to dig up these shoots for a few days, your island is going to be covered in bamboo. It is actually terrifying how fast it grows. So let's just make sure we get rid of all these, because I only want the 3 by the house just for crafting materials. We do not need an island full of bamboo. On my personal island, they haven't really spread, so I wonder if I've just packed too many things around them for them to spread, because I thought that mechanic was gone in this game, but apparently it's not. Okay, so our flowers have grown, and there are far more insects to catch now that it's March, so we'll have a look into that soon. Who are you? Harvey. Hey, you live on this island? Thought so. I'm from, like, the next island over. My name is Harvey. Glad to meet you, friend. You can call me Harv if you want. Wonder why no one ever does that. Is it the they part? Sorry, got a bit sidetracked there. I came here for a reason. Give me a minute and I'll remember why. Got it. I keep hearing about this island and how much folks dig the scene here. So I thought I'd check it out. I'm going to start this far out artist collective and I'm looking for ideas. So what's the deal? I heard that this place was deserted, like literally a deserted island. You the honcho that put this place at the head of the class? You could say that. Wait, this old noodle just had a casserole of an idea. You should visit my island. Just hit the airport and tell them you want to go to Harv's Island. That's the name of my pad. Groovy, right? Anyway, nice jawing with you. I'm going to stroll around and see what makes Peony tick. Okay, we'll have to do that at some point soon. So, okay, here's one of our new villagers. Let's go and say hi. Hi, Kuma! It's me, Dizzy, from the day trip. You invited me to move here, and man, I'm glad I did. This place is the best bugs and tastiest fish. I just finished unpacking, so we can play whenever, woo. Oh, he's so cute. I'm just gonna pick this up. He is so cute. Let's talk to him again. What's going on? I want to chat. The plaza's so neat. With other folks here, it can get rowdy. That's when I like to run around like an airplane. And when nothing's happening here, I like to lay down in the middle of everything and take a nap. Oh, he is adorable. Our bell tree grew as well. I can't remember. I think we just planted the 1,000, didn't we? Okay, so that has done 3 bags of 1,000 bells. So we got 3 times what we planted, which is fantastic. Okay, let's go and say hi to this villager over here. I can't remember who moved in here. I think it was Kit. Oh, she's building something. It's Kit. Hold on. Your poor baby. It's just like her face is getting repeatedly bashed off of the desk. Kit, what are you doing? We meet again, Kuma. I'm still new here on this island, so it's great to see a friendly face. Yeah, great. What are you building? It's nice of you to stop by, but I'm kind of preoccupied just now. What are you making? I'm currently crafting a rocking horse just to see how I do at it. Oh, for your little baby. Oh, that's so cute. DIY is a great way to learn. I'm totally obsessed with it. Kuma, want to learn how to make your own rocking horse? Sure. So this is one of the coolest mechanics in Animal Crossing New Horizons. At any given time, one of your villagers will be inside crafting something, and it is a way for you to get loads of new DIY recipes to learn. It is a super interesting way to do it. Okay, sweet. I learned a DIY recipe for a rocking horse. So yeah, one of your villagers will always be in their house crafting something at any given time. Okay guys, confession time. So when I bought this Switch, it was with the idea in mind that I was only going to use it for making these videos, and that's all fine and well. However, what I did not do, what I failed to do, was update the system. So, the new museum that Tom Nook said he was building, that is actually, it's gone a bit wrong. What do I mean by that? Well, this museum building isn't supposed to exist anymore. After the 2.0 update, the original museum building was changed from this brown looking building to more of a white building. And this really isn't supposed to be on an island anymore, which means I am on one of the older updates, and I really should have checked that. For that reason, today we are not going to be looking at the museum. I am going to do an update tomorrow, and you will see what the museum is supposed to look like. However, I think this is super interesting as a little bit of lost media, because this is exactly what the museum looked like when the game first came out in 2020, and then they did an update and it didn't look like this anymore. Part of me wants to keep this island as a 1.0 island, just so I can keep this museum because no one has it anymore. But no, we are going to upgrade. So we will check out the museum tomorrow, but just for that reason, we're not going to check it out today. I hope you understand, and I am very sorry. I really should have checked that. Okay, so we've introduced ourselves to Dizzy and Kit, although we'd already met them previously on the bigger islands, the smaller islands, the Nook Miles Islands. So let's go and introduce ourselves to the last villager that's now moved in. This house here is Bella's house. It looks like she's out. It's nice that she put that rose wreath on her door though, because I was thinking she was going to put that inside. There she is! Bella! Whoa, your eyes are scary when you're shocked. I haven't seen you around here before, have I? I'm Bella. I moved in, like, just the other day. This island is so nice. The peaches smell great, the folks are great, the beaches are so close to the ocean. I think that's kind of the idea, Bella. We have to hang out sometimes so we can talk more about how much I love it here. She is so cute! Need something? You have a vaulting pole. I had one years ago. It was called a stick thing. The commercial had the best jingle. Listen, I know all the words. Stick thing, jumping over water, screaming through the sky. Stick thing, gets you where you're going, always keeps you dry. Stick thing! I'm really sorry. Stick Thing Inc. is not liable for any slivers, dampness, or mounting inui about a Stick Thing-free life. I'm going to be humming that song for hours. She's so funny. I think she's a little bit ditzy, but I think that kind of adds to her charm. She is really cute. I think her and I are going to get along just fine. And this will be Dizzy's house. Okay, so all of our villagers that we made the houses for moved in over the weekend, which is fab. Okay, so Tom Nook mentioned that tomorrow resident services is going to be closed, or the tent at least, so that they can expand into a bigger resident services building, which is super exciting. So let's just head in there quickly and double check that there is nothing we need to do before that happens. Balloon! Sorry, I keep getting distracted. Come here. Pew! Oh no, I missed! There we go. What did we get? What fell from the balloon? What fell from the sky? 30,000 bells! That is a welcome present from the sky, let me tell you that. I must be having a super lucky day today. Tom Nook, hello. Let's just check these Nook Miles achievements before we go any further. Because if we have enough, one thing I do want to do is get the expanded pocket space. I don't think we're going to have enough though. There we go. Okay, so we need to check out the recycle box, which apparently we've never checked out before. Oh, how silly of me to forget. I need to give you a brief introduction to that box there. That is a recycle box for all island residents to use. We'll be using it for items removed during construction and such. Yes, yes, if you see anything you feel like... If you see anything you like, feel free to take it right on home. If this box gets full, we'll get rid of the oldest items first, so don't delay in picking out what you want. Okay, so we've got a cardboard box. There's some flooring there. And 3 more cardboard boxes. I'll take the iron nuggets because it's always good to have them. And then quickly, I just want to check the Nook stop. Once per day. Yep. Okay. So you get miles every day for checking out the Nook stop. And it kind of goes up. So day 1 you get 50, day 2 you get 80, and so forth. It's like if you use it every day, you get rewarded more and more for using it every day. It's a really clever system. I just want to double check there's nothing I need before we move on. Although, I do want to buy this, the tool ring. And you'll see why I want to buy it in a minute. It's something I would recommend that everyone who is a new player to New Horizons gets. Because it is so handy. Huh, okay. I see, this totally makes sense. I learned how to easily switch tools. Yes, it's for easily switching tools. When I'm outside, I can press up on the D-pad to use the tool ring now. So I will go and show you guys what that's all about. I don't think there's anything else we need to do in here today. So now, when we want to switch tools, we can just press up on the D-pad and this ring comes up. So we need to favorite the tools that are in our inventory to do so. So if we go to the vaulting pole, favorite, and then we can stick it in the tool ring. It is a really, really, really welcome addition since the older games, because trying to change through your tools just by pressing the button on the side of the D-pad was so monotonous. You just have to scroll through all your tools before you arrived at the tool you needed, and sometimes if there was like a bug that you needed to catch straight away, it would get away because there would be no time. You'd take too long. So the tool ring is super, super handy and I love it. It is one of my favorite features of New Horizons. Let's stick the ladder in there too. There we go. I didn't mean to put it there, but there'll do. And then I think we have... Do we have one more tool? We'll put the axe in as well. And then that way we can just access all of these things super easily. There we go. Okay, so now if I wanted to, say, get my shovel out, all I'd have to do is that, and there's a shovel. So yeah, it's a neat little thing that you definitely want to be sure to buy if you are just starting out. We have not gone inside the shop today to check it out, so that is next on the agenda. I'm coming, Timmy and Tommy, I'm coming to rob your shop. I'm kidding, I'm not going to rob it, I'm just going to buy all the stuff. I like buying stuff. I have a problem. Oh, we need to get that. Okay, so this over here is a music player. It doesn't come in handy right now, but you are definitely going to want to pick one of these up. There's loads of different ones. There's like stereos and this record player and radios. It doesn't matter which one you have, but you definitely want to pick one up. This is slightly unnerving, and I feel like it would fit in really well with Bella. She is so high energy that I feel like something's slightly off, but more on that later. Curious about what's in the cabinet? Here's what we have today. What we need is a net, because it is March now, which means there are far more... Oh. Already carrying too many things. Of course I am. It is March now, which means there are far more bugs to catch. There was something else. Oh, right. With our new shop comes 3 new services. First, let's talk turnips. I've heard that turnip market is about to take off here on the island. You'll probably see a turnip seller soon. We'll buy any turnips you have on hand. The price is set in the morning and afternoon, so be sure to stop by. One note, we don't accept turnips on Sundays. That's the day the turnip seller visits the island. I'm glad they said that because that's exactly what I was going to say. The second new service involves the hot item of the day. The hot item will change every day. If you bring one in to sell, we'll give you double its normal price. You can check the hot item of the day on the sign in the front of the shop or by asking us directly. And the last new service is the drop-up box, which you guys have seen because we've already used. Say you're in a hurry or the shop is closed, you can just drop off any items you want to sell. Easy, right? We'll pay you later by sending the funds directly to your bank account. And I should mention a few things. There's a handling fee, and we don't accept turnips, and hot items will just sell for their regular price. And I think that wraps it up. Sorry about that. That explanation went on for a bit. I'll say, how can I help? I just want to see if there's anything I can sell. I'm just gonna sell all this, but we don't need it right now. We'll get it back later. I know it's lazy, I know, but that's what I'm gonna do, because then it gives me space. $1320 bells sold. Thank you, please come again. Awesome. Okay, now we can get this. What was I getting? Oh, the net. Yeah, now we can get this net. And we will add that to our tool ring. And I also want to get this watering can. And you'll see why in a minute. And let's just check out the carpet and wallpapers. No, I don't see anything I like there. So our house is going to stay bland for a little bit longer. Let's head out and I will explain to you why I bought that watering can. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so remember how all of our new flowers bloomed? Well, that is why I bought the watering can. You're gonna want to water these flowers. Now, flowers in New Horizons cannot wilt. However, if you water them, one of two things can happen. So you want to water them even though they're not wilting. If you water them, they can either clone themselves or they can breed. And what I mean by breeding is, see that we've got yellow and red pansies here. If we water them, there is a chance that they will grow an orange pansy, which is a rare type of flower. And this is one of my favourite things to do in all of Animal Crossing, is to garden and grow all these hybrid flowers. I just find it super relaxing, so that's definitely something we'll be looking into. So the first hybrid we're going to grow is going to be an orange pansy if it so happens to go my way. But the flowers can also clone themselves, so say you water a red pansy, you can then have another red pansy appear beside it. And the cloning is new to New Horizons. That was not a thing back in New Leaf or any other previous games. What did we get there? Oh, it's up here. 10 flowers, water 8 flowers. Okay, well we did that without even trying, so that's cool. Oops. There we go. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to do today. Unfortunately, as I said before, we're not going to be checking out the museum today because of that little mistake I made, but we will be checking it out tomorrow, don't you worry. I will get that rectified as soon as this video's done. Let's pop into our house quickly and put that armchair down. We'll go and talk to Lyman and Mira, and then we'll head to Harv's Island quickly just to check out what that's all about. Lyman, oh my goodness, all of his house is like green, it matches him. Oh, Lyman, I love you. You still haven't taken your jammies off though. Well, here you are, make yourself at home, Chips. I've stopped for a chat. Guess what? I finally own something that even I have trouble lifting. Yep, I have a house now. It's got walls, a floor, even a ceiling. I can finally do jumping jacks without ripping a hole in my home. Oh, Lyman, forever the gym bro. Usually I don't get along with guys that are so into like gym and fitness and stuff, but Lyman's just adorable. I mean, look at his face. I'm trying to build a better workout routine for everyone, but to do that I need to get to know them better. Alright, what can we talk about? Oh, I know. Hey, I think I want to change up my post-workout beverage. What's your favourite drink? I want to say sports drink or milk and come across as a really healthy person, but it's Diet Coke, it's soda. Soda's good, but after a workout, I kind of want something I can chug. When I drink soda too fast, I end up burping through my nose. It really, really hurts. I know the feeling, Lyman. Have you guys ever, like, burped through your nose? Do you understand how uncomfortable that is? It's awful. I relate. I know, Harv. I'm going to visit your island. Don't worry. Let's just head in and see Mira first. I want to make a point of talking to everyone. Mira! What on earth is going on in here? Why do you still have a sleeping bag? Get yourself a bed, girl. Yo, Cottontail. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, hey. Big news. I've officially moved on from tent life. I've got a house. I mean, tents are cool and all, but I can fit way more stuff in a house. Well, it doesn't look like it, Mira. Plus, now it finally feels like I actually live here instead of just roughing it. Well, that's true. Yeah, what's up? Rude. I just want to talk to you. Sup, you ever take a look at the sky? Sometimes. All the time. Greece, yeah, I'm pretty into sky watching myself. What? Greece? Whenever I feel the old blood start to boil, I chill out and watch the sky for a while to simmer down. It helps put me in the right mood to go apologise or whatever's got me so heated to begin with. Okay, so Mira's a bit hot-headed, I see. It's about time she started developing some character traits. I have no idea what she meant by Greece. Maybe that's her word for cool. I don't know. She's a little weird. Mira kind of rubs me up the wrong way. I'm not sure how I feel about her. Maybe you guys like her, but I don't know. Just some of the conversations we've had have just rubbed me up the wrong way a little bit. But, you know, at least she's developing some character traits. Let's head to Harv's Island and see what that's all about. So at the airport, you're just going to want to talk to... Is Orville? Yes, Orville. I get confused between Wilbur and Orville. Oh, fun fact, by the way. They're named after, I think it's the Wright brothers who invented the first plane. So that's pretty cool. I want to fly. That's what Harv told me to do. Roger. So, just to get the paperwork all done, where did you want to go? I want to visit Harv's Island. Huh? Harv's Island? Where could... Oh, I know. You're talking about that island Harvey lives on. Roger that. Good buddy. I can set you up right now, but are you ready? All packed and stuff? Time for takeoff. I'm overpacked. My pockets are nearly full. And we're going to go through the same rigmarole that we get every time we're in the airport, so there's no need to read the dialogue again. Touchdown like doing magic tricks in a toothbrush. We are parked and proud. That's one way to put it. Give a quack to wing back. Okay, awesome. How did you get here, Harv? Did you get the same plane as me? Hey there, Kuma. Good to see you again so soon. I mean, I was on the same flight as you over here. Oh, there we go. My question was answered quicker than I thought. So good to see you so soon after seeing you. Wait, that was today we talked, right? I didn't just sleep the whole time since then. Anyway, welcome to Harv's Island. Wow, he's really enthusiastic. Don't remember if I mentioned it before, but I run a photo studio here. It's called Photopia because it's like paradise for picture taking and free to all, so come use it anytime. Okay, so this is Harv's Island. I really wish this rainbow thing was an island you could get in-game, by the way, because it's super cute. Harv's Island, just to cover it, was another thing that was updated in this update that for some reason my Switch doesn't have. So we will be seeing a lot more of Harv's Island once I've done the update, but let's check out Photopia. So you can take photos in here. Oh, I think Harv's going to come and explain it so I don't have to. Brilliant. Anytime you want to, buddy. Anytime. You dig in the Photopia vibe? Pretty groovy, right? It's like my home away from home, you know? Well, more like my home that is my home, really. But hey, since you're here, let's capture the moment on film, huh? And if you've got any questions about the studio, I'm all ears. Well, mostly ears. Some nose too. Oh, that's funny because he kind of is mostly ears. Tell me more, bud. Really, that's great. Okay, you've come to the right dog. Yes, sirree. Alright, there's basically 3 things to worry about with pictures. The set, the models, and the wardrobe. In other words, arrange your space, gather up the folks you want in the picture, and give them costumes. Once you've mastered those 3, taking the actual pictures is easy, at least here in Photopia. You want to hear more details about the sets, modeled, wardrobe, or taking pictures? Right, I can explain all this. You sure are, and don't let anybody tell you different. Well, feel free to use the studio anytime. If you're all set, I'm going to freshen up my air. Come grab me outside if you need anything. So, this is Photopia. The basic premise is you can invite villagers from your island to take the pictures with you. So, say you press down on the D-pad. You can add amiibos, so you can scan an amiibo card. You can move this furniture around to get the set the way you want it and use stuff from your storage and from this kind of, I think this is everything you've catalogued. You can put that in the room and take photos with it, basically. So that is a customized rattan armchair. It's like a different colour from these two, but they are the same thing. And then you can scan amiibos and get those villagers to come to the island and you can take photos with them. There is also, I think if you press, what is it you press? If you press CR, You can get all your emotions, but you have to be hovering over your character to do so. So there's joy, of course, and we can use that in the photo. You can change your clothes with X. And yeah, I think that's about it to show you with Photopia. I just wanted to go over it quickly before I do this big update. I said I would keep things real with you guys, and I am. I forgot to do the update, and I am sorry. I am so sorry. Attention, fledgling, this squawker's got a transmission for you. Yes, you, Kuma. Dodo Airlines is now dabbling in item delivery and liquidation here on Harvey's Island exclusively. Copy? So you can flap all you want, but an overburdened bird will never get off the ground. You grokking what I'm squawking? Sometimes you gotta do more than flex your wings. You gotta ditch some cargo to fly free. Copy? Copy. So, feel free to offload some of your goods with us. We can send them straight to your home base or buy them outright. Just make sure I've got my beacon straight so I can plot out the flight plan for you. First, let's talk delivery. We'll ship your goods safe and sound straight to your home storage, and we won't bombard you with pesky handling fees, so fly high and book as often as you want. As for liquidation, well, let me just confirm that dodos are collectors. Maybe your intel on that was lacking, but it's true, and this service is for those who want to unload some of their excess baggage for extra bills. With Nook's Cranny, our partners on the ground, will buy your packages for what you would get via their drop-off box. Okay, so 30% less. The drop-off box is basically 30% less. Dodo Airlines over and out. Well, thanks for all that, but I did just want to go home. Trainwreck Panacotta is reporting tango hula dancing is go. Do you require assistance? Yeah. You want to bust Bunsen burners and bounce back to Peach Town? Yes, I do. I don't know what this guy is on, but I need some of what he's taking. Okay, we are back in town, and I can't really think of anything else we need to do today. Tomorrow, the new resident services building is going up, so that will be closed, but tomorrow we will check out the museum in the way it's supposed to be. Do I have space in my pockets right now? I have one space, yeah, so there's way more bugs to catch now that it's March. Bugs and fish, as with everything else in Animal Crossing, go in real time. So as summer and spring come in, you get more bugs and different tropical fish. Then the water's getting warmer, if you know what I mean. Now that the water's getting warmer, you get more tropical fish, is what I was trying to say there. But I just keep falling over my own words. So yeah, all of these things can be donated to the museum. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put everything that needs to be donated to the museum outside the museum. I don't know if you've noticed, but the trees seem to be getting a bit greener. Oh, there's a bug there. It's going to fly over the river, isn't it? As soon as I get the net out. Nope, we got it. We got it. What's this? I caught a common butterfly. They often flutter by. Awesome. Right. Let's head across. Nope. Not that. That. Let's head across this river. It looks like we got a Nook Miles achievement. I can't believe I just got my vaulting pole out and the bridge was right there. Looks like we've got a Nook Miles achievement. Oh, you've got the bug. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of these bug Nook Miles achievements now that it is not snowy anymore. Finally, and it's March, so loads more bugs are coming. Awesome. Right. What else do we need to do? I don't know if there's much else we need to do today. I just want to catch all these bugs for museum completion, obviously. What's this one? Yes, I caught a stink bug. It lives up to its name. But I can't carry it. How can I not? Oh, the fossils. The fossils, of course. We'll just put this here just now. Come here. There we go. Yes, I caught a tiger butterfly. I've earned my stripes. Okay, so we've caught a couple more bugs for the museum, and we've watered our flowers, and we've learned that tomorrow we're gonna have some work being done, and the resident services tent is going to be closed. So there's a lot going on. We've also met our new villagers, and there's some bamboo here. One thing I will show you about the bamboo just before we leave is that you can harvest bamboo, and in the springtime, there we go, clever segue, you can get young spring bamboo as well. And these are good for crafting. You will find crafting recipes for the bamboo. So it's important that you hang on to all this bamboo that you've harvested, just the same as you can harvest wood from the trees. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that in case you didn't know and you wanted to do some crafting with bamboo. That is how you get the young spring bamboo and the bamboo. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me today. I know it wasn't really a fun-packed day, but we will have more to do tomorrow. We'll be checking out the museum and working on gathering some of the bugs and fish. that are new in March. But of course today I made a boo-boo and I'm sorry. I'm going to put this axe away because I'm looking rather threatening. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!